So I know that the Formula Drift footage was kind of all over the place. It was a very hectic, hectic time. There's so many people, so much shit going on, and it's hard to like really just film the whole thing. And from where I was, I don't have a media pass, so I'm kind of just filming from like the stands. So enjoy the footage that I do have from Formula Drift. Shout out to everybody that drove. Shout out to the dudes that fucking wrapped their shit up into the wall. And now we are in South Carolina. So there'll be videos from this. And sorry for the delay in uploads. Almost to 100K. So I got my car over here at my buddy Derek's shop. It's right next to Joey's house. If you guys don't know Joey, he drives G35. I'm about to show it to you. Raven's in the wheelchair over here hanging out. Pregnant vibes. And we're doing the last minute stuff on the S14. Tyler's here. Chris is here. Derek's working on. What are you working on?
Piece of shit power steering pump.
Oh. Is it bad?
Yeah, 2 of them. Don't buy a Camaro.
I got one in there. I got a Holly one that won't do that.
Fucking give it to us. Start taking shit off your car.
It's in my trailer. This is Joey's car getting ready for VIR. I mean, it's pretty much done actually. He just needs a windshield and that's it. So they're gonna thrash on this, and then we're actually gonna run over to, me and Joey are gonna run over to Joey's other shop, and Matt Field's car is there, and we've got to pull the engine out of the Corvette. Which is pretty fucking crazy because it's my favorite car in FD. You ready to roll?
Oh yeah, you.
Next time. You want me to handcuff you later?
Yeah, baby.
It's tight squeeze in here for the old toter home. Who loads the car and doesn't put it in gear? You know where reverse is on that thing? Down and all the way up. So this thing's had a rough week in Atlanta. I had to go to a frame shop mid Formula D weekend. This side was it up here probably?
Knocked it over about an inch and a half.
It went up quite a bit though.
Yeah, the frame rail was into the alternator.
Okay, yeah, so frame rail here was you can see where it was touching the alternator right there. So engine's got to come out. Body panels, I mean it broke. The Lexan
Broke the hatch. Off. We had to fix all that.
Man, Poor Matt. Matt's going to China on Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're going to try and get this engine out tonight and have it shipped out to CBM by tomorrow. No big deal. We just have to get our cars ready to go for just our little measly Pro-Am event. No big deal.
Yeah, just like that. It's nothing big.
Yeah. I've started pulling all the wiring. Joey's under the car, draining the oil from this ballin' ass dry sump system. We're just gonna get all the wiring out of the way, get all the fluids out of this thing. The headers have to come out the bottom. Pull the intake off, accessory drive. It's a lot more going on than a motor like mine.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool though. If you guys watch the Donut Media build series, it was pretty fucking cool. We're making some progress on this thing. Got most of the wiring tucked back, intakes off, pulling the accessory drive now, fluids are out of it. If you haven't seen this car before, if you like don't watch Formula Drift or don't know who Matt is, it is a C6 Corvette with a CBM built, I think it's a 427, is it a 427?
It's a 7.2, I believe. CBM motor.
Bigger than 427?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. It's big with a fucking supercharger. It makes 1,000 horsepower. It's got a Samsonus gearbox. And pretty much the fanciest shit you could buy. It's got angle sensors. It's got speed sensors. It's got a sensor for just about everything possible.
Wheel temp, suspension movement.
Oh, yeah. It's got tire temp.
It's got full aim data log where you can pick up suspension ride height changes during a run, caster, camber, toe. It detects everything. Yeah, while the car's in motion. So it's got a little aim dash right there. Switch panel.
Yeah, so probably should have showed you guys a little bit more, but it's all right. Dry brake system for the fuel system. Back here,
Spall fans.
well, you can't see the radiator, but well, you kind of can. It's underneath this, and basically it pulls in air, cool air, blows it out, all the hot air out the back here, and yeah, it's real nice. Lots of Holley shit, all Earl's lines and fittings. Same shit I use. It's a PTFE line, custom Cobra seats, fire suppression back here. Lots of carbon. This is all carbon Kevlar. Sorry, Matt, but I'm showing them that you can really just put a... This thing went into the wall at like... Let's just... I mean, this is all that happened after going into the wall full speed at Atlanta. I mean, yeah, it looks a little beat up, but if this was anything else...
Small details. Look at the hand-painted underside to the roof.
Oh, yeah, I painted this for Matt a while back.
Nice.
Field.
Carbon seats with the wrap, Falcon wrap on it.
Oh yeah, it's got the teal and blue on the back. This thing's really cool. If you haven't seen it, go watch the build series on Donut. Got our boys at Holley taking care of him. Little update for you guys before my camera dies. I need to go buy a new charger at Best Buy. But we got the accessory drive off, minus some brackets and the power steering pump. Power steering pump's probably just going to hang out in there and tuck it up out of the way. Pull all this bracketry off. Drain the coolant. We got everything labeled and bagged up over here for the most part, per Matt's request. Matt's kind of a prima donna, if you know what I'm saying, but we love him. And this intake manifold looks badass with the Nitrous Express kit on it. Looks sick. So yeah, bagged, set up, We're running out of room, so we're gonna have to clear this table probably. But we're gonna take a break right now, get out of here for a little bit, come back and finish it up. We came back to the shop. Update, this thing is ready to be torn out. We got to get it all boxed up tomorrow. Then that'll be done, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. And then focus on our cars.
Yeah, for a little bit.
I mean, my car's pretty much done, but...
Hey, mine is too.
Yeah, yours is good. What do you gotta do left?
We're good. Matt's not.
Yeah, unfortunately. So what we were thinking is, since Matt's car is a little under the weather, we would just take his rig up to VIR. If you guys haven't seen Matt's rig.
Hey.
God damn it. We could just load our cars into that. Well, that's it for tonight. And it's going to turn into a 2-day video, but this thing's pretty cool. I wish I had one of these. Anyways, this thing's ready to come out and be put on a pallet. The only problem is with the dry sump pan, we don't have like a engine cradle, like a shipping cradle. So we're going to have to build one out of 2x4s.
2x4s.
2x4s? I was waiting for that. Raven says 2x4.
2x4s.
2x4.
Besides the Corvette, the shop actually has some other cool stuff here. If you're in a circle track racing. How many Winners Quick Changes are in the shop?
Like 6 total?
6, including Matt's.
6.5, including Matt's.
Pretty cool. Late models. Late model here, late model here. And then these guys in here.
Oh, here we go.
This is exactly what I imagined going to South Carolina would be like. We realized that we had to take the steering rack out to get the engine out. So this is day 2 of this video. Falcon rubber. This is what it looks like in here if you guys were curious. Don't want to give away any secrets, because I probably would be looking at something that is a secret and not even know. This wheel is fucked up, Matt. Just to let you know.
What's up, guys? It's Derek. As you just seen, Caleb's at the other shop helping Matt Fields out. But I got his car here at the shop, kind of taking a look at it, doing some things. I fixed his kill switch for him where the car cuts off, because he had it wired up to where the alternator kept it running. So basically I fixed that for him. I'm just kind of like looking it over. He's got 2 guys with him to work on the car, but I put it on my lift and kind of done like a look over on it. Trying to just check things out. I actually did a video on YouTube where I actually done this diff for him. I welded it up and sent it to him. He was looking for a diff for a while, and like he's got a series of videos where he kept getting LSDs. So I had to open one. And I'm from South Carolina and he was down in Florida, so I had a guy that actually delivered it to him. But yeah, go check my video out and see where I welded it for him.
Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Hamster was shitting on him, checking in at D&D Automotive. We're working on Caleb Quanbeck's 240 over here, getting it ready for VIR. Go ahead and check out that linear drive shaft. Goes all the way up to the front differential. It's got harmonic balancers, double intake crossovers, Y-SPAV super control armors. Man, this thing's the real deal over here. Of course, we wanted to make sure that we could work on it safely and securely, so we used our patented shitting on him 9000. The best damn lift in the game.
So yeah, we're gonna pull the tie rods off the knuckle, and the steering rack's right there. Get it out of the way so the engine can come forward a little bit, up and out. Tyler's in here holding the brakes because, Matt, I'm pretty sure that your lug nuts were torqued to at least 200 foot-pounds. Like the hardest lug nuts I've ever had to take off. It's crazy. So this is the C6 steering rack, which it's really easy to get to. Not quite as easy to get out, but it's out, and now we have the space to lift the engine up and move it forward to clear the firewall, all the wiring, and come straight out, and hopefully. We're on like a mega time crunch. This thing is getting overnighted from South Carolina to California to CBM tomorrow morning, so this thing has to be ready to go tonight. Measured, weighed, and all the information sent off to FedEx. And then, you know, not to mention we have our own shit to do too, so not only a time crunch for Matt, but a time crunch for ourselves, in the sense that it's got to get done. Well, we did it. Now we got to, oh, you got his oil lines routed just like mine. Now we got to go and get the material to, cool little engine mounts. Gotta go get the material to make our block, or our box, that, our engine cradle slash box. Tell you what, Matt, I'm really excited I don't have to put this back in. I'm sick of doing engine swaps. But this thing looks cool. It's what something like 40 grand looks like.